Hello everyone, this is Brandon in Kavalakis, this is Grim Dawn, and this is yet another new build. My friend was kind enough, he actually had all the new helmet recipes that I was missing, and that would be this one, the Infernal Knight. Yes, I'm not doing Caldor's Tempest today. I found an amazing, fun build. So much fun. You bathe the world in fire, literally. This is the fire cleanser, or this is just, I can't even think of it. Pyromaniac doesn't even begin to describe how much fire is on the screen. Like, I actually have a very hard time seeing the screen, so if I die during this video, it's because I can't see the flipping screen. It's literally covered in fire. I've never seen the Warden go down with Molotov cocktails and Thermite mines as fast as he did with this set and this build. I'm not kidding you. If you thought Thermite mines and cocktails weren't friggin' viable, I took down Fabius and Valadar, or not at the same time, of course, because they don't spawn anywhere near each other as far as I know, but I took them both down, deathless. It was insane. Like, I kept coming close to death, of course, because my health, as you can see, is only 82-83, which is actually pretty funny, 82-83. But, yeah. Anyway, we're gonna go over skills, then we're gonna go over gear, and then I'll put the devotion tree in the description down below as always. So, let's begin. I really want to show some gameplay, so I really don't want to rush this as much as I want to, but let's begin. Okay, so, Soldier is your secondary, class. Don't choose this one until you're done with Demolitionist. Just choose it when you're finishing up, all of your skill pickings and stuff. So, anyway, we first spec into Demolitionist, we get this all the way up to a good 50, because we're gonna need everything that it has, and I mean everything. So, yeah, anyway. You're gonna want to dump as many points into here as possible. I got it up to 19 out of 12, which is still not maximum, I'm pretty sure. But, I'm gonna keep dumping points into there if I get any more, which I probably won't. I only put 1 point into here. Anything that you see that's 5 out of 12, like, everything has +4 into all skills. Here I have +3 into Demolitionist, +1 to all skills, and I'll explain that in a little bit. Anyway. Definitely max out Blackwater Cocktails, the Demon Fire, and Agonizing Flames. You want to max out an entire line. Same thing with Thermite Mines. You want to make them as strong as possible. And you might be thinking, Brandon, what the hell? How is it that you made this viable? Well, you're going to see it in just like 10 to 15 minutes when I'm done explaining everything of how it works. This is so viable, I'm not kidding you. I can do Crucible, I can do Gladiator Crucible 6 spawn point without dying as long as, you know, I have all the buffs up and all the blessings, and all you have to do is just run away, throw a cocktail or two, run away, throw a cocktail or two. As long as the enemies aren't rushing you to death, you'll be just fine, honestly. It's pretty hard to get hit as long as you're careful and you're standing back a little bit. So, yeah, that's where this comes in. Flashbang. It'll reduce their defensive ability, allowing you to crit them more, hit them more, and we have pretty decent offensive ability, 2,400. Our defensive ability, though, isn't that good, but I tried to get it up as much as I could with the gear I have. But, yeah, I'll go over gear in just a few minutes. Anyway, you want to put a few points into here. I put 6 into here. Or did I put 5? I can't remember how many I put into here. When it says 10 out of 16 in blue, then that's it. You put 1 into Ulzuin's Wrath. It's not too important, but it's pretty good. It knocks down targets. And it's pretty nice. It does some damage as well. Like I said, max out Thermite Mines and Hellfire Mines. Those are very important. Yeah. Anyway. You definitely want to max out Blast Shield. It's always a good thing to have. It's such a good skill. It really is. Increasing all of your max resistances by 6%. Just too good to pass up, and I love it. Anyway, yeah, I put 1 into here, into Flashbang, and 1 into Searing Light. And that would be it for this. I did, however, go into Decorated Soldier, and then I spec'd out of it when I had enough elemental resistance, so you could do that as an option. Until you need no more elemental resistance, then I put it into Flame Touched. Then I maxed out Fighting Spirit because that gives you tons of offensive ability and a lot of all damage, which is very nice. I maxed that one out. I maxed out Military Conditioning for physique percent and health percent, which we needed. Field Command I maxed out, and Squad Tactics I maxed out, which Which you might be thinking, why would you max out field commands? Just 1 point is enough. Why would you max this out? Just 1 point is enough. Well, I need the offensive and defensive ability, mostly the defensive ability boost, and that's why. And the armor percent increase is not useless at all. I don't know why people constantly say the skill is useless and I should only be left with 1 point, but I love the skill, and that's all there is to it. So, yeah, max those two out. I find them very important. Anyway, let's go over gear. I just found an Ulto Stormseeker, by the way, but let's go over my gear. Grim Fate. This is an amazing thing. I love it. It turns it turns your enemy's corpse into like a Diablo 2-esque corpse explosion. Really, really cool. It detonates the corpse of an enemy, and it happens almost all the time, and it does so much damage. It's really nice. And it has a decent meter radius, not too big, but it's decent. I mean, really, how far can a corpse explode into every direction, right? Anyway, for rings, we have 2 times entropic coils. Oh yeah, I forgot to list the augments and stuff in here. Ugh, sorry. I'm always forgetting to because I'm so excited to move on to gameplay. So yeah, we have Purified Salt in here with the augment of, where the hell is it? Outcast Bastion in both the weapon and the tome. And we have 2 times entropic coils with Mark of Illusions, and for offensive and defensive ability percent plus all damage percent, which I find to be most important, since there isn't any fire and chaos augments as far as I know. I put a Survivor's Ingenuity in both rings and amulet. I put a leathery hide in my helmet. You need the full Infernal Knight's face guard. You need the entire Infernal Knight set. Now let me tell you something about Wave of Fire, its final skill. It is so effing good. It procs all the damn time. It does so much damage, and it hits so many freaking enemies. You may think, oh, why don't you just go with just 4 out of 5 and not 5 out of... Let me tell you. If you're gonna see just how ridiculous it is. You're gonna see me take down the Warden in literally just a few seconds flat. I've never seen the Warden literally melt as fast as I've seen him melt with this character. It is stupid. I stand in one place, put down my Thermite mines, put down my Blackwater cocktail spam, put a flashbang into his frickin' face. He doesn't hit me. If he hits me, I heal. If I take too much damage, or Giant's blood will proc. Either way, he's going down in his first form in just a few seconds. And his second form takes a little bit longer, but it's so fast it's not funny. And for the amulet, I really was wrestling with this one, but I put an Avatar of Mercy in there. You could put a different amulet, though I don't know which one you would put. I can't remember what it's called. Not Essence of the Grim Dawn, it's, Herald of the Apocalypse? Something like that. It has a skill Apocalypse on it, and, that one's a good one too, but I like this one. It gives maximum all resistances, along with this maximum all resistances, so it synergizes very well. So, yeah, I have 87% elemental resistances. My resistances are pretty decent. Just Bleed and Aether aren't too good, but everything else is pretty fine. So yeah, 2 times Entropic Coils, 3 times Mark of Illusions. You want to put the Survivor's Ingenuity in all 3 of your slots here. And that should do it for that. Tome of Arcane Waste, just way too useful to pass up, gives you a lot of energy, which we reserve a lot of energy, as you can see. We reserve like 904. And yeah, it's good for offensive ability. It has 1 to all skills. It gives you the skill of Literation, which I don't use, but either way, it's the best tome in the game, in my opinion, for this build. As I said, full Infernal Knight set. You want to put... All of my armor, by the way, has pierce resistance into it. All of it has this one, Blade Ward Powder, and all of it. And I didn't opt for anything else besides Blade Ward Powder because, you know, Fabius and everything, he hits like a piercing bitch. Jesus Christ, he hits like a piercing bitch, anyway. Anyway, yeah, I put a Silk Splotch in both the legs and the shoulders. Anyway, call forth the Inferno. This one's a pretty cool skill. Infernal flames burst out from the earth beneath your foes. Really nice. It has 3-second skill recharge, but it lasts for 3 seconds, 5 targets maximum. You'll see so much fire on the screen, I'm not kidding you. Then Volcanic Worm Breath, if that wasn't enough fire for you, well there you go, there's even more now. Yeah, moving on. That one has an Unholy Inscription, Pierce Resistance Augment, Mark of Mug Dragon, and the Worm Scale Foot Guards as if you didn't have enough fire already. I know it doesn't have a proc for fire skills, but whatever. Mark of Divinity for saving your ass at low health, and Aether Soul in it. Aether Soul for Aether Resistance, of course, and it was at 38 before, and I got it up to 50, which is just fine. It also gives you some Demolitionist skills, Flame Touched, and also Wind's Chosen, which is just fine. Infernal Knight's Girdle, because, you know, we need the whole damn set. Very nice. I put an Anti-Venom Salve in there to overcap my, acid and poison resistance, poison and acid resistance. Oh, is Wave of Fire actually the skill from the helmet? Okay, no, Call Forth the Inferno, I believe, is actually the full set skill. God darn it, guys, I'm sorry. I misread that completely, actually. Oh well. It's still good, Wave of Flame and, well, Wave of Fire and Call Forth the Inferno. It's still really good, I love it. Hellforged Leg Plates, Ring of Flame. Anything comes near you, they're gonna burn to death. As if they aren't already. Gotta sort out my inventory, my OCD is bothering me. And, of course, the Infernal Knight's Jacket. You want to put, Hallowed Ground in there. We didn't need the elemental resistance from the Hallowed Ground, just the defensive ability and percentage defensive ability boost. That's literally the only reason why I put it in there, because it's literally that useful. And for relics, I forgot to go over. I was wrestling with this one, honestly. I really like this one, but I wish that there was something better. But this was the best one that I had, and the best one I could find, and the best one I could make at the time, so... Also, it's Pyroclasm for the win, and it literally describes this build perfectly. Bathe the world in cleansing fire. Seriously, you can't get any better than that. It's so good. But without further ado, let's get into gameplay already, damn it. I really want to show you this. Standard rotation, flashbang, thermite mines, and then cocktails. See how much damage we take? Just be careful, guys. You have to be careful, you're gonna get murdered. It really hurts when they hit you. But yeah, I soloed Gladiator Crucible, 6 spawn points, like I've done that before, but it was really hard. This guy made it pretty simple when they were throwing down flames everywhere. And this guy can create a wall of flames with those thermite mines and make sure that nothing can get through, and if they do, just throw down some more thermite mines, it should take care of them easily. Even the things that are resistant to fire aren't resistant to fire anymore due to the, thermite mines reducing the resistances and your, procs from the, devotion tree. See this? You just stand back and you should be fine. See those guys resistant to fire? They really don't matter anymore, like, they're just gonna get destroyed by this. Take an energy potion every once in a while. This is pretty energy intensive, honestly, I have to admit. See that hero monster? He's gonna go down pretty fast with all this fire. See that? He's already dead. Already dead hero. See how fast they go down? It's crazy. You're gonna see the Warden just melt to death. So dumb. I really love this build. Love hearing everything just burn and explode and just die. It's so fun. Please don't take that out of context and send it to the police. Oh, Jesus. See those fire resistant guys? They're just not fire resistant anymore. Blackwater cocktails. Have you ever seen them do this much damage before? I know I haven't. See that? The Thermite mines are just funneling the living crap out of them. As soon as they try to come through the door, they're getting hit by 3 Thermite mines. It's so dumb. So yeah, this is literally at 3 skills. So simple to set up. It really is. And the Fire Wave and Call for the Infernal. Do you hear him getting hit by so many crits? It's just so insane. I love it. We're already at the Warden, by the way. This is how fast I can do a Warden run with this character. Let's take an energy potion, go in here, wait for a few seconds for my energy potion to come back up, because I have a feeling we're going to need to use it. And, okay, let's just go. Watch him melt. Flashbang. Thermite mines. This thing. Look at his health go. Done. 60,000 freaking procs I just saw. Done. Done, done, done. You see how good that was? I barely took any damage at all. Done. See how fast? If you guys enjoyed this build video, however epic it was, oh man, I love this build. This is my new favorite build. I'm going to show you guys tomorrow an ultimate viable Panetti's build. Have you ever seen a Panetti build? Like a Panetti's missile? You guys are going to see a Panetti's missile tomorrow. Oh boy, you're going to be in for a surprise. You're going to love a Panetti's missile build, like... Holy shit. I did so many iterations on that build. It had no defensive ability whatsoever. It went from 1700, it went from 1500 defensive ability to 16 to 17 to 1800, 1900. I got it up to nearly 2100 from 1500. I did so many iterations and reworks on that build, and I made it so viable. I'm going to show it to you guys tomorrow. So stay tuned for a Panetti's missile as my lighting gets darker. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Have a great day and have a great night. This is Brandon signing out, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good one, guys. Friends channel in the description down below, Devotion Tree in the description down below. I'll see you guys then. Bye guys, have a good one. Enjoy this build as much as I've enjoyed it.